Warhammer,
shit, if you could actually find a clip of that, that would be amazing to know that like he ran it.
Look, I'll do it in my own time, and I'll upload it as an edited video to show the difference.
Oh, that would be
much like Grossly Offensive has been and will be exposed as the Squire of Gothos.
That's your schizo take.
Oh, mate, we already went through it.
Your shit up.
Really, you have. Like, I will tell you, the Squire of Gothos has been around the internet for quite some time. Like, you can find his account actually like digging up stuff on. Like, he's a prolific poster on Kiwi Farms. He has like kind of
prolific
made the rounds.
Faggot.
Pardon me?
He's a prolific faggot, but what you're being asked, mate, is so now you've got a bit of a taste of the Keno Casino and its capitalist indulgences. What's your take on it?
Well, to be honest, I
wasn't asking you, Rudy, you femboy fuck. I was asking Warhammer.
Shut up, bitch. I'll fucking speak for him.
Warhammer, what do you think about this?
Okay, what was the question?
What do you think about this casino? Are you enjoying the show?
Talk about bad optics.
What was your immediate reaction?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the communism stuff, I was bullshitting about that. Capitalism, I guess it's okay when banks don't try to rip people off and like, corporations control everything. But in regards to the casino, I think it's pretty funny, dude. Like, what do they do? Is it just run by homosexual femboys?
Were you worried?
And like,
pretty much.
Like, what do they do? Is it like,
when I went to Ashton's house,
they sit there and they recycle the same content for the last 2 years, and they get super chats off spoon-fed gimps who are on trust funds.
Hang out with Ashton and Surfer.
That's pretty much it. Now, here we go, Rudy.
Oh, dude.
So, Rudy, exhibit 1.
A-logs, shit posters, and based Facebook mothers.
Exhibit 2.
Oh, yes. Lots of comments about my attire. People really enjoy the Squire's attire. Well, you know what?
Exhibit 1.
It's been a while since I talked about this character. It's someone you all know and love. It is my nemesis.
Exhibit 2.
This is just the way I am. I love being very posh. I love having these magnificent outfits, that, wow, and make people feel less important because you don't have as smashing of outfits as me.
Exhibit 1.
Wayne! He has returned after hiding away from me.
Exhibit 2.
So, let's see, what else?
Ladies and gentlemen of the casino, I present my case. What do you think?
No? Okay. Yeah.
Want something?
I don't know. The Squire does, like, grossly offensive is actually English. I have spoken to the man before, so I do know he is a Brit. And I'm not quite sure that the Squire, he sounds like he might be American or something. I'm not exactly sure. But you are... Like that is a very good comparison. I think there is some validity to your claims there, perhaps. Grossly offensive, like, is kind of an internet person. He has been around for quite some time. He has told me.
Somebody talking shit.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Did you notice that Grossly was gone for a while? Around about the time that Squire was making videos on PvP's channel, and then once the tomatoes came out and he was ran off the Squire, suddenly Grossly starts videos again.
Did Grossly make videos before this new account?
Not sure. I've been told that he was quote unquote returning, but again, look at the timelines. Look at the timelines. We've got, I think one of the last. I think this was probably the last one, maybe?
Yeah, I think that was the last Squire video.
2 months ago, and then Grossly Offensive. I'm sorry, buddy. I actually do like Grossly. He's a good guy, but I'm exposing you because that's what we do here in the Keno Corner.
Of course, the truth, the truth needs to be brought out to light.
malice, spite.
I don't know.
And what do you know? What do you know? Grossly started up about 3 weeks ago. Let's call it an even month.
Yeah.
So he took a month to retool himself into his new, get his new mask ordered. So to do my best, Daimo doing a Grossly imitation. Are you seething, Grossly? Are you seething? Are you angry that I've exposed you? But yes, Warhammer, yes. Maybe one day we'll get him on and we'll confront him with this truth.
We have to. Well, perhaps we need to get them both in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, Simon stream. That's my challenge. That's my challenge to both the Squire and to the Grossly offensive. If you want to prove that you're not the same person, simul stream the exact same time, call in to the Kino Casino. I'll talk to you both at the same time, and we'll put this to bed.
That would actually be interesting because we know that PvP has gimps who run out and find content for him to review. It's just like physically impossible for him to like keep up with all these lolcows that he talks about. I kind of knew that like pretty early on. And Grossly Offensive is some internet lore master who like seems like is very prolific and like knows like all this shit about like people and stuff like that. You know, so it does kind of mash up there that there is a connection between those two, a possible connection at least. That would really surprise me, yeah, if like the Squire of Gothos ended up being Grossly Offensive. I mean, again, because like the Kiwi Farms profile for Squire is one that's been around forever. But again, there's no reason why he has to go by the same name everywhere he goes. Yeah,
exactly.
That's very interesting.
Exactly. So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We have exposed the truth.
Yeah, he's being called out. He's being called out. Yeah, we need to hold the trial.
The trial of the Grossly Squire. Grossly Gothos.
Yeah, you're suspect, buddy. You're being called out.
Are they
very sussy.
Yeah,
what was that, Warhammer?
So Manon Theobdio.
So Grossly Offensive is the same as Grossly Squire, or that's what you're trying to figure? We're trying to figure out if they're two different people.
We figured it out. You might not be aware with all this lore, Warhammer, but essentially there was a period where PPP was freezing in the Canadian wilderness that he decided to hand his channel over to some other faggot, and everybody hated him. Like, there was some contrarian Squire lovers, but that's always going to happen. Fuck, I've got 7 people watching me. But the chats would just fill up with tomatoes. People hated it. Throwing tomatoes. They sucked. And he rightly got removed from the channel. PPP started up his content again. And then Grossly started making videos. Coincidence? You decide, chat.
Well, again, I think that was all gay ops to get people to love PvP again, and it worked.